Good afternoon. This is Mary Middleton, and I am talking about professional development and inclusion and what do general educators want. So, just a little bit of the background. I interviewed 5 secondary general education teachers about just some general questions like how many years they've been teaching, what experience they have with students with IEPs, about making their classwork accessible, and the last time they participated in professional development or taken a class regarding special education, and what they would want from professional development regarding inclusionary practices. So, the teachers that I talked with, their subject areas included social studies, English language arts, science, foreign language, and physical education. Basic themes that developed within these interviews, these semi structured interviews, included success, so they wanted student success, individual education plan or IEP, accommodations, what do students need for their accommodations, co teaching, paraeducator or paraprofessional, student, choices, and special education teacher. What I found was that of the teachers interviewed, they all wanted students to succeed. And their IEP was their driving force in how they taught the students. However, most of the teachers, when they looked at the IEP, it didn't really impact how they taught so much as it impacted how they conducted assessments. And I find that troubling that they're worried more about the end product versus the process. The teachers state that they didn't talk about inclusivity, but they were more concerned about adhering to those accommodations, like I said, when they're assessing. So that tells me as I go forward in research or in what needs to be done is how do we bridge the gap with teachers who really care about their students and want success for their students, and going from looking at an IEP simply so from the standpoint of am I adhering to what they need for accommodations when the student is being assessed, to what do I need to do in my lessons so that my students are successful when we have formative and summative assessments. So it's a little different way of thinking about it, and I think that we have to that as we go forward, we have to somehow help teachers stop looking at the product for when they use accommodations and start looking at how the process for those accommodations.